Good evening, this is the CN English News Edition and you're watching with me, Ningway Kim Kong Sai. First, the headlines. Palm Sunday in Kuki-Zo-dominated hill areas echoes hope for displaced Kuki-Zo communities' return. Elections Commissions promoting environmentally sustainable elections during ensuing Lok Sabha and Assembly polls. News in detail. The vibrant Christian-dominated Kangpokpi town resonates with harmonious chants of Hosanna on Sunday as the Christian community observed Palm Sunday, marking the triumphal entry of Jesus Christ into Jerusalem. Palm Sunday, also known as Passion Sunday, Willow Sunday, and Flower Sunday, holds significance beyond the religious observance. It symbolizes hope for the thousands of displaced Kuki-Zo people, echoing their longing for a joyous return to their villages someday. The occasion marks the beginning of Holy Week leading up to Easter Sunday and serves as the time for Christians to reflect on the final week of Jesus Christ's life, from his entry into Jerusalem to his resurrection. Special church services were conducted in all churches across Kangpokpi town, accompanied by Palm Sunday processions along National Highway 2. Participants, ranging from men and women to children, held tree branches aloft and chanted praises, expressing reverence with phrases like Hosanna to the Son of David, and blessed is he who comes in the names of the Lord. Reflecting on the dual nature of Jesus' kingship, Reverend Zamko Hau Kip, pastor of KBC Center Church Kangpokpi, emphasized Palm Sunday's message of discipleship. He asked believers to emulate Jesus not only in moments of triumph, but also in times of suffering and sacrifice. Amidst the jubilant celebrations, the pastor acknowledged the plight of the displaced Kuki-Zo community, affected by ongoing violence in Manipur. He expressed profound hope that, akin to Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem, the displaced Kuki-Zo people would eventually return to their cherished villages. Calling for unity and collective faith, Pastor Hokip urged the Kuki-Zo community to pray fervently and maintain hope for a brighter future, embodying the spirit of Palm Sunday's message of resilience and redemption. Palm Sunday processions were also carried out at different Kuki-Zo-dominated hill areas including Churchampur, Tingnopal, and Ziribam, in which thousands of believers, young and old, marched carrying palm leaves and chanting slogans since the wee hour of Sunday. The Elections Commission is promoting environmentally sustainable elections during the ensuing Lok Sabha and Assembly polls. The Commission has issued directions to elections machinery and political parties to minimize use of paper for voter lists and electoral materials. The poll body has emphasized on the use of e-books and e-documents and asked to ensure double-side printing and layout optimization. The directions have been issued to encourage electronic mode of communications during the ensuing polls. The Commission has asked the elections machinery and political parties to avoid single-use plastic completely and ensure separate collection bins and proper signage during the Lok Sabha and Assembly polls for eco-friendly elections. Ensuring adequate disposal facilities for each type of waste, promoting eco-friendly vehicles for transport, as well as encouraging carpooling and public transport during the polls have also been highlighted by the poll panel. Directions have been given to the political parties to encourage renewable energy utilizations for campaign events. The instructions have also been given to consolidate polling locations to cut distance travel by officials and voters for sustainable elections. Third Assam Rifles organized health checkup free medical camp at Loisi Village Relief Center as part of Palm Sunday for Kuki-Zo internally displaced persons under Tingnopal district. Hundreds of people, young and old, got their health checkup at the camp. As per report from our correspondent, the 3rd Assam Rifles conduct similar camps before in far-flung areas of the district. Different health issues were brought up in the camp where the personnel of Assam Rifles medical team attended. As reported by the chief of Loisi, there are a number of issues like water and electricity apart from medical facility. The chief of Loisi expressed the need to install water reservoir and tanks in order to harvest rainwater for the village. Mention may be made that most of the internally displaced persons at Loisi village refugee camp are from Salampatong, Kampong district. They were initially placed at Tingnopal relief camp and were shifted to Loisi relief camp 3 months back. As part of the medical camp, free medicines were distributed according to their illnesses and also organized mass feasts for the villagers and internally displaced persons. These good gestures of the 3rd Assam Rifles are appreciated and lauded by the villagers and the Kuki Zone donations of Tingnopal district as a whole.
Tu le tu hin hat Loisi muna Tingnopal ban chetna Loisi muna kom thonin ti sinin wang pa na cover ka hin bolo hi in ka het the khat chu tun ni kwa hi Loisi muna hi ki pa ta in Tingnopal Battalion Assam Rifle khat Assam Rifle hwa konin health checkup kam medical camp at Loisi village atin hi a bol jing layo hi in tua hi ki pa ta khat chu lo le ai jong free na homo win zo ting le Anna asa ta nang koi hi jong le abon chikeya tu le tu din mona hi lo le ai jong free a hop mawa hi tia hi a bol jing lai ta hi jin hi chi hi ki pa lo thelo hi pu in am ho chung hin Assam Rifle third Assam Rifle chung hin avelin ti sin wa gun ki pa thu ise ki ne vin hi tu hin khat ve cover ga bol hi tin amun muna doctor hona vet na ho chi medical officer pa hi in medical officer pan nong tua hi mi vet jing lai ta hi in tua ki boldan hi na ipinat na hi jong le apon chikeya check up a bolova lo le ai chilai ha nei lo wa hi yong le mi office langa ahung kila thedi chan ge ya information hin pi hin azawa chu chi medical officer pa hin ki pam he jingin
kumi ke ho tino ba vel a
chile tino pal vel a ho hi ta hin lang chu tin Loisi muna khat refugee ho hi ta jong le tu le tu din muna hi chilai muna hi medical checkup chi jing lai hi in chi hung chi chai teng jong le an ne khom jong abol pi kit na lai dio hi in ki pa ma jeng hi ta bang hi more langa jong the hen lang hi le dei sa ma dei ma khat cho hi in ichen chung chun chun ga velo chun tu hin chapang jong atamin zo teng le mi pi ho jong he than num the the jeng me na ki pa the the jeng me ni chu isinen wa ko na cover kain ball the su no hi
M&S company under NHIDCL continue the constructions of National Highway 102, also known as Goto Road, which went smoothly till today. The road condition has improved so much that the travelers and passersby expressed their joy and gratitude towards the M&S company for their service. The road was reported to wear off due to the vibrations from the nearby stone bombing site at Mualno, where large trucks were bombed to break it down for easy handling and transporting. Some of the villagers from Walnam also expressed their fear as the highway ran below the stone or rock bombing site, as any incident can occur any unfortunate day over the villagers, passersby and vehicles. But unluckily, due to the unfavorable geographical landscape, the road cannot be shifted to any other places or divergence road cannot be made. In connections to this, the villagers have requested to close the road for 2 or 3 days so that the workers can remove all the rocks that are not firmly connected anymore and can fall off any time, which can further lead to great accidents or road blockage. This road has become a lifeline for the people since the start of the conflict, and its complete close down will heavily affect the people, so its maintenance should always be under check. The villagers also expressed their fear over huge chunks of stone falling over the people traveling on the highway which run underneath it. Besides this, the constructions of highway from Zero Point Police Station to Singzol boundary. TWD had been divided into packages of which the workers of BIPL company who constructed the highway between Kwangin to TWD were mostly Métis, and they had run off due to the conflict, putting a halt on the construction. Lamka to Singar Road constructed is also put to a halt for the time being. MNS company which construct the highway between Mualnam and Tuang Tam were engaged in the cliff area of Mualnam presently. Goto Road was supposed to end its construction on March 2024, but due to the Manipur crisis, it is believed that the construction time needs to be extended. In the past, it took 7 hours to travel between Songpi Lamka and Singzol, but after the road construction, it took only 3 hours to travel the same distance. The second Goto Prayer self-fasting prayer program was conducted on the 23rd of March at Salwa Christian Church, KCC, where it was attended by 8 churches. The attendees of the fasting prayer programs include Tuzang Waichong, Gelnil, Zopi, Gelbung, Govazang, Wakot Pai, Poikont, and Salwa. Reverend Thangsat Kibgen, Governor Prayer Cell, led the program. The prayer was led by many renowned religious persons such as Elder Zangsat, Treasurer Goto Prayer Cell, Reverend Pauline Kipgen, T. Waichong, Center Church Pastor, and Pastor Paugolin Sitlo, Goto Prayer Cell Information Secretary. Further information was given that the third Goto Prayer Cell will be organized on the 6th of April at Laimakong Independent Church at 8 a.m. Scores of workers vandalized the BJP's office in Manipur's Senapati district on Saturday after the party decided not to contest from the outer Manipur Lok Sabha constituency but support the candidate of the Naga People's Front, MPF, instead. The protesters shouted slogans against the party leadership and said the decisions denied one of its dedicated grassroots workers an opportunity to represent the constituency in parliament. The BJP on Friday said it would support the MPF in Outer Manipur, the National People's Party (NPP) in the Shillong and Turasis in Meghalaya, and the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party (NDPP) in the lone seat in Nagaland. The NPP and the NDPP are allies of the BJP. The BJP and MPF are partners in Manipur but not in Nagaland. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, who has the NPP, said the BJP's elections not to contest the Lok Sabha elections will brighten the positions of the NDA in the state. Although the Meghalaya unit of the BJP was unhappy with the central leadership's move, it is seen as a reciprocation of the MPP's decision a few days ago not to contest the two Lok Sabha seats in Arunachal Pradesh and support the BJP candidates instead. The BJP has renominated its sitting MP's Union Minister Kiren Rijiju in the Arunachal West seat and Tapir Gao in the Arunachal East seat. The BJP contesting 11 of Assam's 14 seats left 2 constituencies to its ally Assam Gana Parishad and 1 to the United People's Party Liberal. The BJP is contesting the 2 Lok Sabha seats in Tripura that it rules. A joint meeting was held last 23rd March 2024 by the TWD Youth Association, TWD Students Association, village chiefs, and many more under the theme Consultative Meeting on Reformations of TWD Society at Presidency College Conference Hall. Many discussion has been made during the meeting as well as discussion to make TWD a peacekeeping and truth-bearing community, USA. They have also discussed on how to turn obstacles into opportunity and how to take suitable steps in the future in regards to the ongoing conflicts. The upcoming TWD MP election is discussed to be conducted within the month of April. With regard to the viral article, Naga Politics in Manipur Decoded, the NSC and IM say today that it was outrageously manufactured with malicious intention, knowing that crazy write-up with lies and conspiracy spread more rapidly than facts through social media. In a statement issued today, the NSC and IM say, no doubt this slanderous viral article was manufactured in the factory of lies and fabrications, using the fictitious name Abraham Naga. It added, no wonder these monstrous factories of lies and fabrications is notorious for making blatant attempt to manipulate Naga people's opinion against NSC and in general and Longvibu Naga Army Chief in particular by spreading the market of pessimism and distrust and bring about confusion and polarizations in order to damage the sanctity of God's covenant with the Naga people. The NSC and IM then said it condemned the pervasive viral article targeting the Longvibu of Naga Army in the strongest terms. The irony is that forces or agencies against Naga political solutions have taken undue advantage of the changing media landscape, using the social media platform to stoke the fire of fear and anxiety and divide the Nagas against itself. The NSC and IM further said, however, no NSCN leaders would stoop to the level as mad to believe by the fabricated viral article that has floated in social media platforms, it further added. The NSC and IM also said that in future it would not condone such defamatory viral writing under a fictitious name, but will go deep into dig out the bona fide identity. This is our last and final warning, it cautioned. Under the given situation, according to the NSC and IM, the reassuring words from NSC and R, the Naga political issue is something sacrosanct, and the way to defend it is to be proactive with a God-fearing approach. A combined team of security forces arrested 13 cadres of banned outfit KCP PWG along with arms and ammunition and other incriminating items while accomplishing the rescue of a kidnapped person in custody of the militants during operations conducted at Kameng Sabal and Loitang Sandum area on Saturday. According to information provided by the police, during the operations carried out by the combined force in the presence of an executive magistrate, 2 training camps were busted while arresting the group of militants that included 3 women. The arrested militants were identified as Sagol Sam James, 26 years, Kumbong Mayum Ranjan, 24 years, Ningtok Hongzam Robinjan, 26 years, Ningtok Hongzam Susil, 48 years, Morang Tim Mohan, 40 years, Tokzam Maichal, 25, Seramatem, 27, Kuliam Bidur, 51, Kangabam Abungo, 21, Yumliambam Inao, 43, Ningtogzam Ranzita, 20, Salam Binita, 20, and Tokzam Sumati, 29. The report further said the incriminating items recovered from them were 4 carbines, 1 AK rifle, 1 INSAS rifle, 2 bolt rifles, 1 9mm auto pistol, 1 double-barrel gun, hundreds of rounds of assorted ammunition, 12 assorted magazines, 80 grenade with detonator, 14 mobiles, 1 scope, and 1 binocular, among others. In addition, the security personnel also seized 5 4-wheeler vehicles and 2 2-wheeler vehicles from their possessions and confiscated training stick, boots, military uniform, demand letters, etc. Police stated these cadres were involved in prejudicial activities at their camp, including training of new recruits, kidnapping, extortion, etc. A case has been registered in order to allow further investigations into the matter. Israeli airstrikes killed at least 22 Palestinians in central Gaza's Deir al-Balah region and 30 in Rafah in the south. Palestinians who fled the ongoing Israeli siege of Al-Shifa hospital said Israeli tanks and armored bulldozers drove over at least 4 bodies and ambulances. Israeli forces have also been surrounded Al-Amal and Nasser hospitals in southern Gaza. Israel informed the UN it would no longer approve UN RWF food convoys to North Gaza, where 70% of people face an extreme level of food scarcity. At least 32,333 Palestinians have been killed and 74,694 wounded in Israeli attacks on Gaza since October 7. The revised death toll in Israel from Hamas' October 7 attack stands at 1,139, with dozens still held captive. Palestinians who fled the ongoing Israeli siege of Al-Shifa hospital said Israeli tanks and armored bulldozers drove over at least 4 bodies and ambulances. In addition to Al-Shifa hospital, Israeli forces have also surrounded Al-Amal and Nasser hospitals in southern Gaza. The number of people killed in Israel's war on Gaza has increased to 32,333, according to the health ministry in the enclave. At least 74,694 people have also been wounded by Israeli attacks in Gaza since October 7. The latest figures include 107 people killed and 176 wounded over the past 24 hours. Palestinian medics say at least 30 people have been killed in Rafah by Israeli forces in the last 24 hours. Every bombing that takes place in Rafah, we fear the tanks will come in. The past 24 hours were one of the worst days since we moved into Rafah, say Abu Khalid, a father of 7. In Rafah, we live in fear, we are hungry, we are homeless, and our future is unknown. With no ceasefire in sight, we might end up dead or displaced somewhere else, maybe north and maybe south, to Azif. He was quoted as saying by the Reuters news agency. Russian President Vladimir Putin on Saturday accused Ukraine of involvement in the deadly Moscow-controlled attack that killed over 100 people, claiming that the terrorists who opened fire tried to escape towards Kyiv. Putin also said that some people on the Ukrainian state had prepared to let them cross the border from Russia. Ukraine, however, denied the allegations leveled by the Russian premier. They tried to hide and move towards Ukraine, where, according to preliminary data, a window was prepared for them from the Ukraine side to cross the state border. News agency Reuters quoted Putin as saying. In his televised address to the nation, Putin said, "I am speaking to you today in connection with the bloody, barbaric terrorist attack, the victims of which were dozens of innocent, peaceful people. I declare March 24 a day of national mourning. All the perpetrators, organizers, and those who ordered this crime will be justly and inevitably punished. Whoever they are, whoever is guiding them," Putin said, adding, "We will identify and punish everyone who stands behind the terrorists who prepared this atrocity, this strike against Russia, against our people." Soon after Putin's address, Ukraine said that it will not involve in Friday's shooting attack near Moscow. Ukraine was not involved in Friday's shooting attack near Moscow, and accusations of Ukrainian link have nothing in common with reality. Reuters quoted a spokesman for Kyiv's military spy agency as saying, "At least 115 people were killed and several injured after a group of assailants opened fire in suburban Moscow concert hall on Friday night. It is said to be the deadliest attack in Russia in 20 years. The Islamic State group's Afghanistan branch claimed responsibility for Friday's attack in a statement posted on affiliated channels on social media.
Обращаюсь к вам в связи с кровавым, варварским террористическим актом, жертвами которого стали десятки мирных, ни в чем не повинных людей. Наши соотечественники, в том числе дети, подростки, женщины. Главное сейчас не дать тем, кто стоит за этой кровавой бойней, совершить новые преступления.
That's all from us tonight, and we thank you for joining our program.